One of my best ever, it was a few years ago against Cedarville. I was one pitch away from a perfect game in college baseball, so almost perfect, but we were very close to that.
Last year, my first year, I got to see him throw maybe one inter squad, I guess it was, before he went down. I obviously have seen him throw several bullpens. I knew what he had. I knew what kind of kid he is. Obviously, being around him, you know what kind of kid JP is. He's an incredible human being, just a great role model for everybody on the team. Very mature, but obviously, you know when he's around. And guys look up to him, I think, and he is a mature kid, and just the way he leads, he's not a very loud, over the top leader, but he's kind of a lead by example type guy, and somebody that we're going to lean on a lot with this staff for sure.
I love this game because when I was 4 years old, my mom asked me if I wanted to play t-ball. And I was more excited in that moment about this game that I had never played. I'd watched a few times. I was 4 years old. I don't know what I'm doing. And I just remember being more excited and just having this internal joy about the game. It's the only game I've ever played in my life. Baseball's the only thing I've ever played. And it's something that's brought me joy and brought me opportunities that are not of my hand, I definitely get that feeling. I get that feeling every time I step on the field. And, that just brings me right back to that clear date, to that time I can actually be out there and just feel that, little kid joy again. I've told a couple of guys that, being able to throw my first pin and being able to just throw a ball again and, do defensive work. The first day for all that, I was like, I feel like a little kid again. Stuff that, it's monotonous to us and it's monotonous to everybody else. You get a kind of an appreciation for that, and you feel that little kid joy again, and it's awesome. There's nothing like it.
We were playing a series a couple years ago in West Virginia, and he pitched, and it was a series. Imagine this: in West Virginia, there's bad weather and got games postponed and changed locations, and anyway, he pitched one of these games, and he didn't pitch very well, which is very unlike him. He just didn't have it that day, which everybody has those days. I didn't think much of it. But we got back, and he came in the office, and he's like, Coach, I just want you to know I was distracted today, and I just want you to know that will never happen again. And JP is a very soft-spoken. He's got this kind of calm demeanor, and calm waters run deep, type of a personality. But he kind of got intense when he said that. He felt so, he was upset that happened, and he goes, that will never happen again, and it hasn't. And he has this sense of confidence, and he's very self-assured, and it kind of came out in that moment. He knew that wasn't him, and he's very, very competitive, but it's not in a fiery way that some other guys are, but it's in a very confident way. He has a very deep self-belief in himself.
Coach Smalls he has a certain ability to be able to lead and just be a role model, even from a distance. You don't have to be up there one-on-one talking to him every single day to feel his influence. But just to be able to see a man like that and see a role model like Coach Smalls, he's impacted every single player in this program. Obviously, he has. There's really no place like Trevecca. There's nowhere else you're going to get that.